wicked people. We seeking advice from people that don't have no experience with life at all. You understand? They out here destroying, smoking weed, smoking crack, sniffing dope, drinking syrup. You understand? These kind of people is not nobody to follow. Bring it out. But this is what God did. He didn't integrate because under Nimrod, the whole earth was once one people, speaking one language, until God divided these nations. This is what he did. And I'll let you go.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
When he did what?
When he separated the sons of Adam.
It was already integrated. He separated the sons of Adam, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He set the 17 nations in their own land, and he chose us Israelites to make us special and put us in a special place. But be safe out here. And, all right. Oh, the glory. Where was we at? Let's go. What was it? Yeah, we was back on let's get back on the brother. So God, so in Isaiah 45, verse 7, let me bring that out, because the brother don't know nothing about no God. He mad because God ain't discriminate like himself. He mad because God don't want to put a Satan chain around his neck. What our God in heaven look like putting a Satan chain around his neck? What our God in heaven look like putting an image of a white person on his neck? He created all white people to be evil and wicked, and that's what they are, the wicked and evil. They the thief that coming out but to steal, kill, and destroy. But let's see who our black God also is. This ain't no game. God ain't who y'all think he is. Y'all think he a soft, sweet, white man. No, God is a black man, and Christ's name is Yahushua. He black, and he don't play, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 7. It's more about God boasting on himself. See, because they always want to blame Satan for something. God is in control. He said declared the end from the beginning. So if God declared the end of this story from the beginning, he got his hand in everything. You know, his angels' eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. This is the book of Isaiah 45 and 7. Our God say, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So, hey, man, what you want from God? If you want good, then you got to keep his laws. If you want some evil, hey, break his laws, man. Go stealing and robbing, man. Somebody might gun you down. You around here being a porch pirate. You don't know what the hell is in that package. Why is you running up on somebody's porch, taking the package that the Amazon people left? You done got blown away, and the only thing in that damn package was something worth nothing. Because most people order stuff that ain't worth nothing. You got a $5 poster in a big old package. You thought it was something. You ran up there and got your life taken away trying to steal. You understand? Bring that out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse number 49.
Bring it out.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger.
See, because when I told that brother that God sent the evil angels on people, he couldn't believe that. He walked away. I had a sister years ago. I told her she couldn't believe it until I read it. Now she was dumbfounded. So he didn't want to receive. He walked away from the word of the Lord. But bring it out.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger.
The Lord will cast upon us the fierceness of his anger. This is what time it is when Christ returns.
Wrath and indignation.
Hey man, God can get very mad. You understand? Very indignant with you. Like we used to say, oh, you getting indignant with me? God said, yeah, I'm getting indignant with you, dick bro. I ain't playing with you. You understand?
And trouble by sending evil angels among them.
What will God do?
By sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, all these angels not no good angels. God will send evil angels on you too. He'll send them in the form of the police. And the police, they might smile in your face. But see, some of our people, I got to talk to my people, man, because, listen, man, when these police come and they pull you over, you're scared automatically. Your heart starts racing as soon as you see the blue lights. Because you know from your ancestors that this is the slave patrol pulling you over. Because the police original band said slave patrol. They were created in North and South Carolina in the 1700s as slave catchers. And after chattel slavery, they start patrolling our neighborhoods, doing Jim Crow segregation, and they have been abusing and killing us ever since. But we so stupid and don't want to read or having the knowledge We think that the police is some kind of law. They are law enforcement for white people because the police are agents of death and destruction against the so-called black man.
That's right.
And they the protection for white people. Just like the police back in the day and the sheriff, they used to deputize the regular white people to do what? Kill us, lynch us. They the same damn people. They're not changed. That's why in the year 2025, they still coming to kill you Negroes.
Right.
Y'all thought they loved you. Y'all thought they needed you. They got robots now. You understand? They don't need you in the picking berries no more like that. You understand? They don't need you picking cotton. They got machines. They got machines that can hang sheetrock and finish the board. So the white man don't need you no more. You understand? And you thinking the white man gonna give you some reparations. The white man is the devil and Satan. If the white man give you reparations, he might as well get on a ship and pack up and get back to the Caucasus Mountains of Russia, Georgia.
They gonna give it to you, all right, and come back and kill you and take it back.
No, he ain't gonna give you nothing. He gonna kill you. See, he ain't gonna never give you nothing. He's gonna kill you. Because you know it because they say they approve reparations. But you got to prove that you are descended from those slaves that was on the plantation.
You gotta remember, Elder, you gotta remember too. They sit there, they like to make like to keep niggas docile. So they may sit there and try to get some niggas some money. They get all comfortable. And then they say, no man, the next morning they kick in your door.
You're not gonna get nothing from Esau, the so-called white man. If the white man gave you 50 million, I'ma kill you. Cause he didn't give me nothing. So that would pit us against each other. You ain't gonna live to spend their dime. You understand? Cause I hate you anyway, because you my own people. You understand? Because God told us to love one another, and we do the opposite. So that would be destruction to us even more, because if 1,000, 2,000 of us had proof that we descended from the slaves, and now we start getting that money, man, niggas gonna be, they watching you when you come from the ATM. They watching you when you win that casino ticket in there. You at the blackjack table. They waiting outside. And Pete down there and rob plenty of people over there. So we desperate. And I know if you get that check, you ain't gonna share it with me. So I might as well go and kill you, man. Get it all. Get both of us. So either way, you know what I'm saying? We not gonna be able to buy land. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna be able to do nothing. So the white man is the devil and Satan. So anything he do will pit us against one another. Because he done set it up in our mind to destroy one another. That's all we do is destroy one another. You understand? So I don't want to see you get now dime. If I can't get it, I don't want you to have it either. That's how we is. We crabs in the pot. You understand? You at the top. I'm at the bottom. I'm so wicked on the bottom, I done fought through 20 crabs to get you back down here. That's how wicked Negroes is to one another. But we love the damn slave master. We love the white oppressors, man. But that's good that Trump is in office. Because he going to kill all you wicked Negroes that love white people. He going to kill all black bedwenchers. He going to kill all Negroes that forsook their beautiful black sisters to marry the damn snow bunny. You got all this damn money in the NBA and the NFL, and you forsook your beautiful black sister to marry the damn snow bunny.
Right.
And the snow bunny is not going to allow you to build another Black Wall Street or do anything for your people. It's all for white Jesus, and it's all for their people. You understand? So where I had you at? You understand? I'm ready to get back to that now, because this ain't no game. Yeah, finish that off. Finish that. Read that one more time, because God sent evil angels.
Book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse number 49.
Bring that out.
It cast upon them the vengeance.
Hey, brother, you got a minute to hear the word of the Lord? Hey, what's your ethnicity on the application? African American? Yeah, there ain't no rush. But see, God gonna kill wicked Negroes. Wicked Negroes don't have time for God. Bring out your favorite verse, Zechariah 7. Bring that out loud and strong. Because all these Negroes that reject Christ, they the same Negroes, they the same chief priests, they the same scribes, they the same elders, they the same Pharisees, they the same Sadducees. What they say, give us Barabbas, a common damn criminal. Give us Barabbas, away with black Jesus. Crucify him. Let his blood be upon our heads and the heads of our children. And that's why we out here destroying. That's why we smoking crack cocaine. That's why our sisters out here on the stage with all they funky behind out, twerking on the stage and stinking. You understand? Full of venereal diseases because they having sexual in and everything. You understand? So we got to wake up in these last days and repent. So we don't really, we love our people, you understand? And we care if our people will stop because our salvation is at stake. The white man is coming to kill us. But this is what that brother just did. Everything in this Bible is already prophesied. Let's see what the Bible say about that brother that just walked away.
But they refused to hearken.
We called the brother. We called that brother to bid him to the marriage supper. But he refused to hearken
And pulled away the shoulder.
He pulled away his damn shoulder.
And stopped their ears.
He stopped up his ears. He didn't even want to hear what his brother got to say.
That they
But
should-
if it was a white man, he would have said, yes, sir, master. What you got to say, master? Oh, master, I was running late, master. But, hey, you got my undivided attention. We'll do anything for the white man, but for our own people and for our own black God, this who we love. This goddamn white-ass devil. This is no Jesus. This is Caesar Borgia, a white devil. Go back to St. John, where you was. Go ahead, bring it out.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse number 9.
Bring it out strong.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law,
Whoever you black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, or Negro descent, if you turn away your ear from hearing God's law,
even his prayer shall be an abomination.
even your prayer is an abomination of God. God don't hear no prayers of no sinners. And who are the sinners? You Israelites are the sinners. Because sin is the breaking of God's law, and Moses gave the law to the Israelites. So God don't hear y'all. You're in your sin, you eating swine, shrimp, crab, lobster. You thought God answered your prayer. He did not answer your prayer. That was something that was just going to happen anyway. Bring it out. Go back to St. John, where we was. This ain't no game. Death to the Negroes that love white people. Death to all you Negroes that hate your own people. Death and destruction is coming. Real soon. Huh? Real soon.
John chapter 9, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
We know that God don't do what?
Heareth not sinners.
God don't hear sinners. And what is sin? Bring that out. Because the white church say God's laws is done away with. That you can do whatever the hell you want and enter into eternal life. That's it.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him will he hear it.
And the will of God is to keep his commandments. Huh?
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse number 4. Whosoever committeth sin,
Whoever commits sin, you Israelites, the law was given to you.
transgresseth also the law.
For sin is what?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So if you breaking God's law, why would he hear you? Why would he hear your prayer? Go back to John 9:31. Wait, why would God hear your prayer when you breaking his law? You're not doing nothing God said, but you want a new car. You want a nice home. You want a better paying job. Now, when your children are wicked and don't do what you say, they can expect to get nothing from a parent but an ass whooping. But that's how it is with God. When you be wicked and you don't do what our black God say, when you ask for something, all you're going to receive is what's promised to you, an ass whooping.
The book of John, chapter 9, and verse 31.
Bring it out.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So God hear not sinners.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
Give me that other one there, John, where you first at. How you brothers doing, man? Y'all got a minute to hear the word? Peace. All right, man, y'all Israelites, man. You know, hell is coming to us, not no peace. You see what I'm saying? Bring it out. What we was
We was about to pull out what Jesus made his will.
That's what I want.
Oh, the book of John, chapter 2, verse 15.
Because I want to cut the brother, because the brother was up here talking about Jesus never whooped nobody. See what I'm saying? But he don't know the Bible. How you speaking? I told him, why you speaking? People make me sick. They speak on the word, but you don't know the word. How you going to speak? Oh, come up here lying. I read the Bible 3 times from the beginning to end. But that's not how God told you to read it. What is you doing reading this book from the beginning to the end 3 times in a year? He didn't tell you to do it. He said, meditate in this word day and night. So you're not going to get no understanding because this ain't no novel. You understand? This is not, don't worry about that. This ain't no novel. You can't read this all straight through and get understanding. No, you got a precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little.
That's right.
And you need to study with somebody. You understand? Because if I study by myself, I don't know nothing. You understand? The God said, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding of all they that do his commandments. You don't want to do nothing to keep God's law. You want to teach. A lot of people learn precepts and doctrines so that they can be a great teacher. Oh, everybody look up to me. God ain't looking up to you. He's going to do something to you. Let's see what's going on since the brother said Jesus never whooped nobody.
The book of John, chapter 2, starting at verse number 12.
Bring it out.
And after this, he went down to Capernaum, he and his mother, and his brethren, and his disciples. And they continued there not many days. And the Jews' Passover was at hand.
Yeah.
And Yahushua went up to Jerusalem and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves and the changers of money sitting.
Right.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
So Christ, he premeditated. He went up there and saw you wicked niggas up in the temple, exchanging money, you understand, selling doves, you understand, doing all this folly in the temple of God. So he went and made him a whoop, and what?
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
After he made this whoop, what you think he's thinking about when he making a whoop? Is he making a whoop so he can chew on the whoop? You understand? Is he making a whoop so he can play with it like a child? Christ ain't making no damn whoop to be a little kid and play. What he do?
He drove them all out of the temple.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. He drove them out of the temple. He whooped them.
And the sheep.
And the sheep.
And the oxen.
And the oxen.
And poured out the changers of money.
And turned over the money tables.
And overthrew the tables.
And overthrew the table. And what he tell them wicked Negroes?
And he said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence.
Man, get these things the hell out.
Make not my father's house an house of merchandise.
Man, don't be making my father's house a house of merchandise. What's wrong with you people?
Keep going.
Yeah.
And the disciples remembered that it was written, the zeal of thine house hath eaten me up.
Why? Because anytime you have a zeal for God's business, hey, you suffer to die to death, man. You understand? You going hard for the Lord, but hey, your paycheck in this life can be a terrible death. We can be beaten to death, stoned to death, hung upside down. But we got right, decapitated, man. But you know, we doing this for the kingdom, man. Right, we sacrificing our life for our people, man. You understand? We know we gonna resurrect and rise again, man. So we coming out here, we willing to die. The Lord said, greater love is no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend. Hey, how you people doing? What's y'all nationality? We don't believe in religion either. We, God told the people, the Israelites, waiting on our black Messiah to crack the sky and get us out of the captivity from up under the white man's feet so we can go to our land where our streets going to be paved with gold. We suckers out here. I don't believe in religion. We don't believe in religion either. But we believe in keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
And having the faith in Hamashiach Yahushua. That's what we believe up here. All you believe is all traveling down the boardwalk, keep on going in and out the white man's store on the Shabbat, on the Sabbath day. You don't know no God. But white Jesus, that's your God. He the one gave you permission to come out here shopping on the Sabbath day. You understand?
Then answered the Jews and said unto him, what sign showest thou unto us?
That's it on that. You understand? But hey, man, this ain't no game, man. You understand? Give me your Isaiah 54, verse 17. You understand? Yeah, but this ain't no game, man. We trusting in the Lord, man. You understand? We trusting in the Lord, man. You understand? Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17.
The book of Isaiah.
Because the Christian church, they say, Isaiah 54, 17, they say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And they leave it at that. But that's not what the verse all say. Let's read.
The book of Isaiah chapter 54, verse number 17. No weapon is formed against thee shall prosper.
No weapon that is formed against Israelites shall prosper.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
And every tongue that rises against you in judgment, some of your people, you did something, they hope you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They hope your marriage fail. That's condemning you. That's coming against you in judgment. You're not God. You can't judge me like that. You shouldn't judge your people like that. That's how you get in trouble. Because God said with the saints, we're going to go there. Finish that.
This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me,
Give me
saith the Lord.
Matthew 7:1. So yeah, God said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment, I shall condemn. Why? This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. We the servants of the Lord. You understand that our righteousness is because God said we righteous and not we of ourselves. You understand? So we don't judge to condemn. See, because we know a plethora of scriptures. Bring that out.
The book of Matthew chapter 7 and verse number 1.
Yeah.
Judge not, that ye be not judged.
So see, well, y'all need to stop judging your own people. See, stop judging. You're not living righteous. You're not holy. You don't know how to judge righteous judgment. You understand? So don't be judging or you'll fall under this. Bring it out. Matthew 7:1. We don't give you the whole understanding because a lot of people read it and don't understand. They vote. You ain't supposed to judge. Judge not. We can judge. Because the spiritual man, keeping God's spiritual law, can judge all things, but he himself is judged of no man. Bring it out.
The book of Matthew chapter 7 and verse number 1. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye beat, it shall be measured to you again.
So in other words, what I think should happen to you when you sin, hey, the same thing gonna happen to me when I do the same sin. Well, I don't have no mercy on you. I said crucify him, kill him. That's why we hung on these trees, because we come back to light. I always believe the same folks, Negroes that hung on the trees, hung on the bridges, got killed, those are the descendants of those in Israel that said, away with this man, crucify him. His blood be upon our head and upon our children's head. Now you came back to life and got killed by the Lord. Bring that out.
And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye?
Why is you looking at this splinter in my eye, trying to judge me, man? I think you should do this and do that. When you don't realize you got a whole beam in your eye, blocking your whole eye.
Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of thine eye, and behold?
Why is you trying to save me? Why are you trying to heal me? Why are you trying to get me right with God?
And behold, a beam is in thine own eye.
And a beam is in your own eye.
Thou hypocrite.
You hypocrite. God ain't a hypocrite. You got to practice what you preach. You understand? If you preach it thus saith the Lord, you got to be practicing. Or else why you're a hypocrite. You're out. What Christ say? You're a hypocrite. What?
Thou hypocrite. First cast out the beam out of thine own eye.
First get your own self lined up with what thus saith the Lord.
And then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye.
And then you can see clearly to help your brothers and sisters out. Huh?
Give not.
That's it. So yeah, that's what time it is when it comes to judging. We can judge, but we got to judge righteous judgment. You understand? We can't be wicked in the judgment. See what I'm saying? For the same measure I think should be met out for you, it's coming back to me when I be wicked. And we all sin and fall short of the glory of God. The righteous man may fall 7 times, but he gets back up.
Right.
You understand? But give me Isaiah 26:3 right quick. I'm going to be about getting out of y'all, but yes. Hey, what's going on, brother, man? Hey, man, what's your nationality, friend?
I don't have one.
If you fill out an application, what would you put up there? As your nationality, your race?
Black African.
Black African American. So you would be from the biblical tribe of Judah, the Israelite tribe of Judah. We out here to come out here. I see you got that's from our old football used to wear that too. See, so you got some about it. You understand? But why you have the cross? Is that a rosary you got on?
Jesus speaks.
A Jesus piece. Give him how about chapter 2? How about chapter 2? I'm gonna let you know something, man. Our God, brought us out of Egyptian slavery under Pharaoh, and he brought us to a land flowing with milk and honey, the Canaanites' land. He gave it to us, a land flowing with milk and honey. And he gave us 613 law, statutes, and commandments by the hand of Black Moses. This ain't none of our God. That's Caesar Borgia. That's white Jesus. Pope Alexander VI commissioned Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci to paint his son as the image of Christ. But the Bible said Christ got hair like wool, skin like brass. You know what I'm saying? He's been decked like you. but a little darker than you. Bring it out for the brother.
The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profit of the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it?
What profits the graven images that you have on you, around your neck, that the maker thereof has made them?
The molten image.
A molten image, silver, plastic, it's all melted down and formed into an image.
A teacher of lies.
And it's a teacher of lies. Because with that, everything you got, isn't a doctrine coming with it? It's some kind of doctrine. They don't make it and not have a stamp, a label, a doctrine, a philosophy of those necklaces. You know what I'm saying? So it's a doctrine, but it's a teacher of lies. Because it's not going to tell you, well, it's not going to tell you your nationality.
Right.
It's not going to tell you your God is a black man. It's not going to tell you that King James, authorized the translation of the 1611 King James Bible, was a so-called black man, a Jew. It's not going to tell you that you ruled Europe during the Dark Ages, that the white man took all of Europe from you, that you ruled Spain and France and Ireland. It's not going to tell you that. It's not going to tell you that all of this Americas was called Osireth, and you were here before the white man ever stepped his rotten, wicked, evil-ass feet on the shores of the Western Hemisphere. It's not going to tell you that the white man calling himself Jewish is no Jew at all. It's not going to tell him that. I'm looking at the real Jew. So the images that you have on, it's not going to teach you who you are in Christ. It's not going to tell you why you went into slavery or none of that. Finish that up. Started at the top of it again.
What profit of the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image, and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusted therein, to make dumb idols.
So that's a dumb idol around your neck. There's no power in it. It can't speak to you. It can't comfort you. You say it's a Jesus piece. But that's this devil. That's this devil. That's this devil. He's not Jesus. There is no Jesus. Our black Messiah name is Yahushua. Yahushua. In Paleo Hebrew, our black God name is Yahweh. And our black Messiah name is Yahushua. Right, Yahushua. See, so you got to take those images off, man, and throw them away. You can't continue to walk with idols on your neck. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Why are you going to slavery, man? Why is your people in slavery? You don't know, do you? But this is your historical record. This book tell you everything that you need to know. Why you here, how you got here, all of this. Bring that out for the brother.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 15. But it shall come
The
to pass.
first 14 verses is the blessings for obeying your black God. And from 15 to 68 is the curses for disobeying your God.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
And to this very day, we still not listening to the voice of our God. That's why our ass still in slavery.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, then all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God said, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to put curses on you, punish you, I'm going to whoop your ass. That's it.
Curse shall that be, verse number 16. Curse shall that be in the city.
Who cursed in the city? Landslide, first fire, police killing you. Is police killing you a good thing or a curse? It's a bad thing. That's what curses are, bad thing. And curse shall you be what?
And curse shall that be in the field.
You was cursed in the cotton field, the sugarcane field, picking cotton, getting your backwood. Is that a blessing or a curse? It's a blessing. Is it a blessing to pick cotton to make somebody else people great, or to pick cotton to make your own people great? It's a blessing if me and you picking cotton to bring our own kingdom up. It's never a blessing to make their kingdom great, because we'll never rise up. Give them all, we'll come them all. 30.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 30. Thou shalt betroth the wife,
You shall betroth a wife.
and another man shall lie with you.
Hey man, that happened in the cotton field. You got a wife, the slave house come take her out your bed, doing what he want to do, and you can't say nothing. They cut your feet off, hook your eye out. You understand? And now we sing songs and say, man, I can do your woman better than you. So who's more wickeder, the white man or us? Everything we learn from the white man, and the white man is the designated wicked people of the earth. So once we learn from them, we twice as wicked as them, because we the greatest people on earth. Everything we do, we outshine. Naismith created basketball for his people. We took that joint over. They created football with a pig skin. We really won't supposed to touch the pig skin at all. So I thought it was really pig. So I think Yahweh that by the time we got into the sport, they using leather and not the pigskin, but we took that over. We took tennis over everything, because we the greatest people on earth. But when it's time to do wickedness, we greater than them in that. We also overcome them in that. But we supposed to overcome the white man in righteousness, man, waiting on the Lord. Give me verse 32. Did you finish that?
Yeah.
All right, let's finish 30.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Right.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
See, when we was in Israel, every house I built, I lived in it. Now you doing construction, you building all these big buildings, not in your proper ways of building these multi-million-dollar buildings that they making millions off of. You done got your little change, man, and they still making millions. You know what I'm saying? They got full house every Sunday. You still scrambling to pay your bills. Every summer, they full up, and you weak. You out here smoking a black and mild, wondering what's your next move gonna be. We all in the same shape. You know what I'm saying? Bring out 32.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard.
No, bring out 32.
Verse number 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people,
Your sons and daughters were taken and given to another people in slavery.
and thine eyes shall look, and fill with longing for
You
them.
and your wife out there picking cotton. White man take your daughter, send her to Louisiana. Take your son, send him to Virginia. You in South Carolina still picking cotton. Every day you and your wife hope and pray to God your children come back.
And thine eyes shall and thine eyes shall look, and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might
But
in
you
thine
had
hand.
no money to the white to get them keys back from the white man. You understand? What did the police original badge say?
Everybody at the pier should on.
Do you know? See, they said you want to hide anything from black man, put it where?
In little writing.
Huh?
In little writing.
Put it in a book. So when you like to read. The police original badge said slave patrol.
Right.
They were created in the 1700s in North and South Carolina to track you down when you ran from master plantation, bring you back. And after chattel slavery, they started patrolling your neighborhood. And they've been abusing and killing you ever since. But we think they some kind of law enforcement. They are law enforcement. They America's agents of protection for white people. You understand? That's why whenever the niggas is stupid, man. You understand? You in there calling the police over an incident with 30-cent piece of cheese. They came whoop my sister real good, bust her lip up and everything. When them white folks tell you they gonna call the police, they know the history. They know that it's America's agents of protection to protect them. Your ass is in child slavery. You was in segregation. You understand? So they say, I'm calling the police. You need to be getting gone. You need to not wait around till they get there. Because every time they come, it's bad for you.
Right.
And every time you don't want to get this one cop your license and he reach on his shoulder, send me some help. You understand? When he say that, send back up. Send me more people. That's what he say. He got the mic on his shoulder, send me people. You didn't even hear him say you so damn mad and fight, send me more people. Next thing you know, 12 cars pull up. Now they gonna whoop their ass like they did in the time of segregation, chattel slavery. And they ain't never stop whooping you. They just whooping you worse. And the worst part is, what's worse than a white police officer, a white devil cop? What's worse than a white devil cop?
Black cop.
You better believe it, because they'll beat you 10 times worse. That's why the white man put the whip in the nigger hand in the cotton mill. Why? Because he really want to impress master. The master got to, grab his arm. Man, I still need to make money off my servant, man. Don't kill him. We really want to impress to this very day. Give me 45. But this is the curses of Deuteronomy 20, of God put in Deuteronomy 28. This is how you know you're an Israelite, because nobody is fitting these curses but you.
Verse number 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
No, start at 45, because this is about joy. See, because we begrudgingly serve God. God said he's a cheerful giver. But when we give, we don't want to give with a smile on our face. We hate to really give. We don't really want to let go. Man, shit, I ain't got but $25, man. Shit, man. Man, you had to come back tomorrow. The person hungry right now. They might die overnight and the blood is on your hands.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee,
All these curses of Deuteronomy 28 going to come upon the Israelites.
and shall pursue thee.
No matter where you go, you run from Israel, you go to South America, the curses coming down behind you. You flee from there and go to China, those curses. That's why everywhere we are, don't the police do the same, whether you're in London, France, wherever you are, the same shit is happening to us, ain't it? Because these curses shall pursue and what?
and overtake thee.
They're going to overtake you. You're not going to be able to escape these curses until what?
Till thou be destroyed.
Now, I asked you your nationality, your American flag. He say he a Christian. She say she an African American. I see him in America. He say he's a hood. We don't. That's how we lost sheep in our Israel. We don't know who the hell we are.
Huh.
Keep going.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which I command thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
These curses shall be upon us Israelites as a sign and a wonder.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon our children forever. Meaning every time we have a son or daughter born, they born into the curse. They born into the curse. Because we curse. You want to be God shall set before you each day life and death. Blessings and curses. Blessing for obedience, curses for disobedience. You understand? You want to break God, my law. I told you thou shalt not steal. You said, man, it's a white man. I'm going to steal from him. God, now he catch you, put you in prison where your black God told you not to steal. What you stealing for? Trust the Lord. He got your back. You understand? Finish that. Maybe I'm going to get 6 days turning to you.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart.
See, God said, I love a cheerful giver. We didn't want to serve God with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of everything. We all grumbling, mumbling, complaining, backbiting against our God, against our people. You understand? Because what?
Because thou hearkenest not. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness,
We don't want to be joyful in giving.
with gladness of heart,
God said, I love a cheerful giver.
and for the abundance of all things.
See, an abundance of all things. God gave us a whole land flowing with milk and honey. 613 righteous laws, statutes, commandments. And it was our job to lead the 17 nations to our God. But we went and intermingled with them. And now we still intermingle with these people to this day. And they ruling over us. We supposed to be ruling over all nations. Because of our disobedience, we supposed to be holy, righteous. We supposed to reflect our God to the 17 nations. No, we tipping over there, sneaking through the cut. God see everything. Keep going.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Now we're going to have to serve our enemies.
which the Lord shall send against
The
thee.
white man didn't come against us on his own accord. Our black God sent him against us. Because God, our God say, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Meaning every time I turn around, I got to put you Negroes in slavery. Because that's your punishment. The punishment of God, the whooping, he puts us in slavery. You understand? Yeah, we the Israelites, brother. We trying to wake our people up and come back to our nationality. We going over some of the curses. How we got kicked out of Israel, why we in captivity to this day. Because if we were really freed by the white man, wouldn't he have taken us back to the land of the west coast of Africa where he got us from? He never took us back because he's still getting work. But now the white man don't need you no more. He got Chinese robots. You understand? You got robot machines that hang drywall, sheetrock, and finisher. You got fully, hey, what's going on, my brother? You got a fully operating restaurant that's fully automatic. Robot in there flipping burgers. They don't need you flip no more burgers, man. The white man not gonna give you no reparations. The white man said, I'll approve reparations. But then he said, come with a stipulation. He said, man, you gotta prove that you descended from those slaves. Do you have proof that you descended from them? Do you have proof? Do you have paperwork to show
I ain't
that
got no paperwork, but the proof is in the pudding.
No, they don't want to keep that. See, do you have proof? I don't got no proof either. See, when we came back out of slavery, doing in old days, right? If I'm from the tribe of Levi and I was a priest, I had to prove it. It was in the records. I might have been the priest, for real, in the lineage of the priest and be able to minister to the people. But if I couldn't prove it by the record, then I couldn't stand before the people as a minister of God. So that's the same thing. If you can't prove by paperwork that your great was actually in them fields, you're not going to be able to get no money. That's a part of pitting us against one another. But why do you think Trump is putting he got his own militia. Back in the 70s, they had militias in the mountains, white folk. They got water and everything. Still, because they were preparing for this day that's here now. Because integration caused them to have to bow down to us for 60 years. They just seasoned, man. They couldn't wait to get somebody like Trump back in office. What is cabinet? He got a lily white cabinet. Ain't none of us up there. Listen,
There's only one of us up there.
well, I think you got
And that's on
Yes, it is.
like economic home, black
Foolish, yeah.
home security.
HUD, oh,
home,
yeah.
Like over black homes and stuff.
Right,
But
right.
There's only one of us over there.
Okay.
And in his last administration, he only put one of them over there.
Right.
And it was only over the urban housing administration. That's
Right.
what it is, urban housing.
That was what's his name? The surgeon.
Right.
The surgeon.
Right. But he only gets one of us for each cabinet.
Right.
He puts us over the urban housing.
Yeah.
Because I guess make it look good.
Right,
to have
right.
a Negro over the urban housing, since it's urban housing.
Right.
He know it's gonna house us.
Right.
And remember in the 70s when him and his dad had
Right.
the high rises in Chicago and stuff, they wouldn't rent to us colored people. So why have to deal with us now? Put a color in office. The only one on my cabinet to deal with the urban and the colored people.
Right. See, and it's good that, listen, see, it's good that you see. They hate the woke people. They hate us being woke. That's what they come against. That's why DEI, they put us back in segregation. So now we back in segregation. The only thing happened in segregation is the white man gave me millions, right? You know they burn our cities, Black Wall Street. Now you give me millions in the NBA and in the NFL, who I marry? A snow bunny.
But
Now,
guess what?
and let me finish, brother. Now, I'll never be able to build another Black Wall Street because I got white Jesus the devil in my heart, and I got this white snow bunny in my mind, in my dream. So she not gonna allow me to do nothing for my people. And I don't even want to do nothing for my people because I'm already a traitor. I turned my back on my people for that damn snow bunny.
And you did. But you got to realize what segregation also did to us as a people. Before 1954, black people thrived in so many different areas.
Yes.
And invented so many different things. And you got these people out here that don't realize that segregation, we didn't even want to be segregated because that took away our power. That took away the power of the black man relying on the black man and the black community.
Well, you said we didn't want to be integrated.
We didn't want to be integrated.
Right.
That took away our power to invest in our own communities and rely on each other. When the church was a hospital and we went there to get everything that we needed, and that's the place where we could meet and stuff. But before segregation, we were a stronger people.
Right.
They did segregation to divide us as a people so they could come in and destroy what we were building. Because black people were strong. And the Black Wall Streets and the other black communities, they seen them building too fast and they started to come and burn down, tear down, run out, kill.
Flooded 25-hour cities.
Just like they say, steal, kill, and destroy. They came to our neighborhoods and did that to us. But they want to build these neighborhoods in what's Iowa now, where they want this all-white community and stuff. But I want them to stop and think for a minute. If you want an all-white community, you need to leave the black inventions out of your community. Don't take no stoplights over there. Don't take no air conditioners over there. Don't take no telephones over there.
That's right.
Don't take all the things that black folks invented and watch how your ass live over there.
Amen. I agree. Y'all shop rock the thumb. Love you, brother.
Thanks,
Shalom.
man. Y'all take care.
Yeah, you too. Be safe. Hey, it's good to, man, have our people look out here, man. You understand? And that's what you got to know. You got to know this American history, man. How this devil came and took your land, man, and took all your inventions, man. Word 25 of your cities underwater, made dams, you know what I'm saying? We got to wake up, man. You understand? The other brother got away, but, you know, we, yeah, man. I pray on, spirit on it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, and listen for a little, I'm needing to hear more. But it's good to bring another brother up here, man. But, all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High. I'm going to, my time is up. I'm going to get out of the way and let another mighty brother come out here and edify you first. All praise to the Most High.